Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
You know I was going to run shit. You ain't no shit. Yeah, oh my God, bro. Things ain't the same as they used to be, bro.
First down, Mariota. Throw right side, caught by Davis. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
You last night play.
Mariota now to throw on first down. Pass caught left side by Humphries. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second down 6 at the 44-yard line.
Darling, baby.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Now Mariota. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small.
That's
why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases.
They don't even have Van Rushing. That's why, dog. Oh, my.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
The wasn't even in the fucking game,
on this drive. There's another first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Defense good if you know what you're doing, man.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He'll buy some time right.
And
his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith. Third down here. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had.
Come on, Xavier.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice.
Take it off.
Maybe even routes versus air. Because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On third down, Mariota. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this quarter. First quarter, first drive, first interception.
You is been selling out, bitch. You've been bringing both safeties down.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap.
I don't think you're doing it. I know you're doing it.
Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. To throw on 2nd and 6, Keenum. Rush coming, And he's taken down. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The sack by Harold.
Get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean, but in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Derrick Henry, and he'll be brought down here at the 28. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Inaccurate.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Run commit when you just going
to throw on 2nd and 6. Mariota uncorks one for Davis. And that would be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
I knew you were going to do that.
Throwing is Mariota. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down.
Oh, I got Cam Newton, so I'm just going to run out the pocket.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Mariota. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, just like I was on the
His
one
first catch there, good for 10 yards and a 1st down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Caught right side, Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a short 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on from the end of the play. They'll try the right side with Henry.
Hey,
Effective running here. He'll take it down
this
inside the 10. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense.
You cannot trust Landon Collins.
I'm not too sure how many guys.
Nah, I tried yesterday twice this week, and he made
They
me
only
fumble
got
both
2,
times.
but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
He's on. Bitch.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Nigga, I beat you
Let's see if they do it
38-14,
anyway.
bitch. You beat me by 3 points
They'll
off
try
of
to run for it on
motherfucking,
1st and goal.
off of some bullshit.
And he will score. Touchdown,
Bitch ass
Titans.
nigga selling up to stop the
It's
run,
a
bro.
6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able
Nigga,
to
you was
strike
bringing
for
both safeties
6.
down every time, bitch.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall.
I can see your previous
Add a
play,
little
Rob.
bit
You
of
was flipping
athleticism and a
with
whole
your
lot of
linebacker.
toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice
You ain't
Christmas
audible
gifts,
shit,
right?
bitch.
If they're smart, they do.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half
Fuck
of
that nigga
action.
and you. Nigga, where else I'm going? I'm fried. I'm drunk.
On 1st down, Keenum. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll be corralled right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Keenum. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
That's going to be caught by Richardson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Keenum now to throw to Thompson on the screen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Again, it's Keenum. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
He said he's just getting
There's
up there.
Keenum to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Oh, the
Now
boat,
a
yeah, I got
timeout
Rob in the
taken.
boat. Yeah.
Perhaps a chance for
Nigga
one
said
more
Rob
quick
called me
play
a
and then
million
another
times. I ain't hear
timeout.
no
If they
alarm, no
hurry, we'll
TV,
see.
nothing. He said he just getting up. There you go, Vegas. And he's supposed to be a Rob house by 1:30.
It's 2 o'clock.
So a late 3
Yeah,
there, and that'll help
2:20.
as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Keenum now on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Harold Landry able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Ran on the day, Greg. Little game changing action, man. Help me get ready for the lead.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. He's got the first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
I'm scared of the college, bro.
Check 53.
I'm scared of the college.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second down and goal.
Like, I'll break all the tackles and then get the name of college and think I'm going to touch it.
It's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I fumbled out of bounds, and he got the ball on the 20, man. That's bullshit. I was at the, can you challenge that? Bro, he got the ball. That's crazy, man.
Let's go one more.
So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Cameron Wake picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I fumbled on like the one.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys.
You fumbled on the one and went out of bounds, and
They gave him the ball.
That defensive line is
They gave
eating
him
them
the ball.
alive.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some muscle on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. To throw is Keenum.
He just will never pick the Cameron Wake, man.
It's
Cameron Wake got 2
intercepted.
picks.
He's picked off at his own 47.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And that is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mariota to throw it.
He got
Flush to his right.
Shit, Payne fast as shit on his jump. Get the ball off.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Dog, they be
Off
cheating.
the
Ron
edge,
Payne,
the
that's fucking
sack
fast,
on
man.
Matt Ioannidis.
They had the Ron Payne.
We are
If I showed
seeing
you
two
this
really
broadcast,
confident defenses
Ron Payne was
imposing
fast as
their
shit,
will
man.
on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels? Third and long here for Mariota.
That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphreys. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You playing another nigga that your man know, or you playing a
I'm playing my actual man now. He's 6'3", you got a wrist.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
They got he got one on every level. Ruben at linebacker, Landon at safety, and
eluding the pressure right. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Right before halftime, I caught the
FedEx Field. It's been a very highly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Henry. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Mariota. He can run for, and he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
That's a tough one there defensively because look at the stops they got on 1st and 2nd down, and it's 1st and 2nd and goal. And then on 3rd down, they cover the receivers, but they leave an alley open for him to find, and he does. That is frustrating. You do almost everything right, and he still ends up in the end zone.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Here's Keenum. Oh, Keenum has it knocked away. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game. At this stage in the 4th, they needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately need.
I don't know why he even doing that.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they cover the ball for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game. He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one, despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mariota gives to Henry. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover.
Oh, no.
Oh, Landon Collins made the fumble. I knew it.
And I think the offense got it back. They did. Inside the 10-yard line, they avoid disaster. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. They'll give Henry another shot. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I think motherfucking Sherrod might be trying to trade.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
So why did he trade for the running back?
And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Why did he trade
and now Mariota and the Titan offense are going to line up to go for 2. Now Mariota. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now it's Ryan Suckerbaugh after the touchdown to kick it away.
Maybe, I mean, you never know. Like everybody.
That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively hasn't totaled 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. Now it's Keenum. Complete. Richardson has it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing again is Keenum. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. They run with Thompson. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Redskin touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. Hopkins with the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Go, go, go. Hatchet, hatchet.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. A road win, and in the National Football League, Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from Landover.
We know today, Greg.
Getting them reps in.
Getting them reps, man. Yeah, game situation. I need to change my playbook though, man. Well, no, you know what though? I like my playbook because I don't have no go-to plays, and it forces me to go through my playbook and pick plays. So I kind of like it. Because when I have go-to plays, I tend to only do those plays. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of glad I'm this man, college, man,
I need me a motherfucker. That's gonna be my first priority in the draft. Try to find me a motherfucker safety.
I got Kevin Byard. He more of a cover safety than a hit though. Man, I can't believe this nigga played Case Keenum, man.
Why would he do that?
He played him the whole game. He didn't even put Haskins in. Case Keenum threw like 3 interceptions.
They got a tank attack to keep shooting threes, bro. Damn, nigga, keep shit on.
Which one, 2K? He must want to run it back. He want to run it back. He probably said, fuck that shit. Case Keenum. I'm about to tell him to come to group, man.